Hello everyone, this is your Librarian, Fantastic Worlds, letting you know that visiting hours are open for Hush House. Welcome to the Book of Hours and to Lovecraft Country. Okay, so today is a rather uninteresting autumn day with clouds and such. However, we have prepared for such dull days. See, I've been keeping this ink here over by the desk to remind me that when there isn't opportunity to do so, that we have two Class 10 Moon manuscripts. Now, the Queen's, thing is I think we've got some weaker ones too, but that's a mere 8. And the ink is, we can get up to an 11, I think, if we really want to. Oh my god, we have another one, 8. But this one, I think, a 10. The 3 and the 3, the Cursive Manuscript. The more recent version of much older text, the book describes the operation of the chancel and the Caliptria. Now, chancel's actually the church, by the way. Or what's the force behind it? The Caliptra is the dark or light force behind the Suppression Bureau and all other organizations designed to suppress the knowledge of mystical technology and techniques, which of course we're soaked in. The only reason we're allowed to do so is that the Calatra, as one of the books pointed out, says there are certain spots in which magic is allowed to remain. So kind of as a reference point, like a library, should they have to deal with magic out there. So yeah, like I pointed out, we're actually working for the bad guys here. But the benefits are good. They sucks though. The two triads of the hours, they're working for the hours who want to keep the status quo, which probably means they're also working with the demiurge, aka the watchman. Settle far-reaching powers and responsibilities has been heavily censored use that contains potent secrets. Okay, so this one is probably our best bet. Now, if we crack this baby open, well, first of all, let's grab the ink. Crack this baby open. The ink itself is a straight-up 5. Throw the clouds on for a 6. Throw whist in for that, and we can just grab, let's see, somebody here has it. Who's got a decent man? Moon's been one of the ones I've been having a really lot of luck with. Alright, so, yeah. Yeah, okay, I think Sickle and Eclipse, that's 3. Good. I think we've got a 4-pointer here as well, but there's no point. We have 10, obviously, so that's more than enough. So, we will begin the day by zipping through this with a, pretty easy to do so. Also, I kind of would like to know what we've got here. We will need this if we want to combine any skills, so we should probably just take one of the sick fet. Ooh, something confiscated. Sounds intriguing. Meanwhile, we'll run over here, grab, I think, Lesser Faust, and then toss in a crown to see if we get anybody really important that we might want to try. It's probably not going to work out for us, but you never know. We're keeping these ones at the moment clear. Now, one other thing we have to consider, actually, hang on, is, let's see, gathering and such. Now, if we want to replace, I don't want to replace the ink immediately because we have one of them already up here, I think. Yep. We'll use that to put it on the desk, and when we use that one up, we'll definitely have to replace it using our little caged beast over there. Oops, that's the wrong one. Should go down here. We definitely can drop it here. So again, we'll have the reminder. We also need to have a bit of a reminder for the other ones. I mean, I think that one's pretty weak. This one's got, we haven't any lantern books with the dam, which is weird. Yeah, these ones are minor. The only one's really powerful is this one, but like I said, it doesn't. Oh, and we've got this one. We should probably do that one for scale books are kind of rare. We haven't found a lot of them yet, but we should definitely find the scale. Yeah, there we go. Put that over here. This remind us also which one to do so, which one to use in those circumstances. But it should be interesting at the very least. Now we've got that culmination going on. We've got to decide. Yeah, we've got the Gervanite. We've got wire, auriclium. How much glass finger toxin do we have? Yeah, I mean, it's getting to the point where we're just like maintaining a shopping list. Now this is, of course, our juice glasses. We only got one of these, and I really wish we could find more use for the resurgence bomb at the moment. Well, we'll find something. Let's see. We've got chore, so let's see what we've got for possibilities. Ooh, strings and song. I think that has to be used on... I'm most curious, actually. Oh, wait, that can't use that. There's not a... liquid. What's the other one? Oh, can we use liquids down here in the sacred pool? And... probably let this go. Probably got... No. Only if they are pigments. And I do not think that that stuff is pigments. I mean, I'm just still trying to tidy up here. We've got a lot of this stuff. It's only considered to be a liquid, which means we can't put it in a lot of places. I mean, can't put it here, for example. We need... this one would work, actually. Stove, I think, will take... Nope, will not take straight up liquids. But forge does not have the right characteristics, though. What about the workbenches? Do they? They do not. Oof. This one does take liquids, but again, the wrong type. Up here, I don't think this takes liquids. Yeah, I'm not going to be using... Oh, wait. Whiskey. You know how much whiskey I have freaking in this place? Oh, God, I'm drowning in alcohol. That's actually useful. All right, so this one would give us a 4 for forge. So what? We've got a couple here that definitely will allow forge. 11 here, and where else? Can we get an 11? Now the forge... Right. So also got, yeah, forge, lantern, net. Forge is the biggie here. Broken bridge is easy enough because we have 2 for metal. We get a 2-point memory for using the journal, and I'll actually read the journal this time around. And that would produce 4 on top of her 4. It makes 8, and 1 tool will be that. But you might want to consider digging a little deeper because the Room of Rust is kind of intriguing to me. So, can we get another 2 points? The biggest way to do that, well, first of all, she can use metal, but I'm not sure when to use the oricum. But we do have wire. I think she can use metal. Even if you're not, let's have a second plan just in case she can't. Well, actually, did I put the wire or the regular wire down here too? I don't think so. Yeah. Come on. We've got metal. Show me where the metals are. Ah, no, that's not it. Okay, metal. Here's the tool room. Show me metal. Not sure what happened to it. Anyways, but you can we get 2 more points? That would be mostly through food. Now, can we have, drinks? 2 forge right there at Gideon Soaks. And we don't have a lot of food that has forge into it, but let's see if we've got something a little less pricey than the soaks. All right, what do we got? It's only 1 forge. Cup of coffee. Yeah, we have to give them the cordials, but we can create cordials. Not exactly remember the recipe off the top of my head, but we can definitely bring her up to 11. So we definitely want to hire the engineer and just get her to start working. Get her to work. Oh, wait, there. Throw in the crown. Do this simultaneously, since we are, of course, chewing up that. Let's use the whist to just bring up some of the cash that we're using right now. Simultaneously, we have to consider what we're going to be getting for footage. Now, in autumn, I think the only thing we can harvest here is going to be the bag of potatoes. But we do have room for it. We may want to consider it. Right. Nourishing vegetables. And we'll definitely do the vine one. That will help here. And we'll have to consider what we're going to be doing. Does this one have... I always like that little chuckle. It's like trying to be evil. And it's so cute when it does that. Yeah, we can use 1 liquid here for shadow. But what would we use? So if we use chore here, for example, we grab the other stuff. This liquid. That makes a 5 total. Then we pop up here. You see what we have for art. I mean, strings and strong. That's not doable. Why not? Oh, because... Oh, because we're not actually pulling in the heart one. 5 heart. We've got to have a heart and one of the other ones. Alright, cool. What happens if we toss in edicts? We get more bomb. Need 2. If I can get a memory or wood, soul, pigment. I mean, the wood's not going to do it. Cut it here. Aha, literally. Omen. Are the marks omens? I've forgotten about that. the marks considered omens? Yes, they are. Are they? No. Huh. Wood, soul, pigment. We're better off just using a memory instead. We need a memory with both heart and one of the other ones here. Oof. Heart and what? Sky won't work, I'm assuming. Nope. Ooh, 2 heart, 2 sky. 2 moon, 2 rose, 2 sky. Not good enough. 2 heart, 2 sky. 1 heart for satisfaction. That also has grail, which I think does work. Yep. So we do the Kitling. We do a 1 point, and do we have any red paint? It's A to break the suit, but that would... oh, the help one would have worked, but we don't have it, of course. Alright, so... see if we've got any 2 points when it comes to arts that will work here. It's key would not work. Knock. You have to say key, you can just say knock. Magpie mysteries. 2 and 3, that would work. No different. What? Whoa. For scar level of liquid, yeah, doesn't really help, unfortunately. So what we have, a 1 point memory with Grail, we get satisfaction. The other one, wait. So what's this one that does so? It's pigment, that's what it is. It's kind of weird. Did not want that. Thank you. 4 and 2, so yeah. What can we fit into the evil shrine? I don't have a red paint in the storeroom, I'm thinking. There it is. Or do I? Okay, this is where things get interesting. Then we throw in the bomb. Right, we throw in the chore. Throw in the skill. Gives us 8, however, not 9. So we still need a 2-pointer here, which we cannot do at a current time. So something to keep in mind. God, that's annoying. Right, this one definitely doesn't. Keep in mind, we need something with heart that's a little more expansive. Anyways, let's continue. We still need to use the journal to get the 2-point forge memory that we're going to need. Let's see. Journal? Hi, we have you now. Okay, it's not as creepy as it came out creepier than I wanted it to. 6, good. Okay, simultaneously, we'll get the journal, and we'll use metal since we're already using that. I think this allows us to use this one. And we'll actually read the damn journal this time, alright? Because I've been promising this for a while. Okay. Okay, what else? God. Trapped. Oh, God. So what can we use? Can we actually make any glassfinger toxin? We probably can. Probably should grab another one. What are we going to need again? We're going to need one of the juice boxes. We're going to need shaft. Where's the juice boxes? Here, so that when if we close it, if we have to close it, we do that. We've got 4. We need the skill. All right, everybody pause for a moment. Yeah, skill. Alright, powerful toxin. 6. 666. Yep, alright. 666, right. Okay, so we're going to need a 2-pointer here for probably the flower and a pattern. So yeah, we'll grab some more glassfinger toxin that way. So I need to make a pattern up too. Meanwhile, while they're doing that, you can use my wrenches. 1-point tool. 7. There you go. Okay, so while that's going on, we need to consider a pattern. So probably going to be using... oh, that one's busy. I guess we use Eva's desk. Eva, okay, hit it. Get that. And we need just verse for pattern. Okay, cool. Just verse. Get it? My favorite books, apparently. Second. I think it's supposed to be... Oh, gods. Had that a second ago. In fact, it's right here. Would be Thomas. Mayor Hendrick and Thomas. Alright, so Thomas is going to have to be... Find Thomas. We'll put him in his place. Alright. Alright. The deepest knowledge of safeguarded by the covenant, the watchman's tree, whose patrons the Calyptra, the three flowers, the watchman's tree, blood, suit, and snow. Yep, bingo. Told you, all the people who doubted me that the watchman was behind all the suppression bureau and all the Calyptra, the chancery of the church, the unconquered sun, which actually controls all Abrahamic faiths in this world. Gotcha. This book just pointed out that, yeah, it is the watchman. He is the demiurge. He is preventing the chandler, which is supposed to be the person, which is the person we mentioned before in a few places, from sacrificing him to bring the new day and the new universe, since the old sun is dead. Anyways, the Calyptra may be known as Night, Dawn, Eclipse. The chancellor may be known as Threshold, Mirror, and Shell. Clan and Calyptra then are two. Janus the third. Ooh, we know who wrote this, by the way. Teresa. Memory, intuition, and edicts involatile. Whoa. This will allow us to increase a heart one too, which is important. So what we're going to do, edicts involatile is going to require stuff. But right off the bat, we can take one of the ones that's bugging us. All right. So where is it? Spices and savors. Yeah. I want to bring this one up to a 3. It requires a forge though. All right. So we need something that is both this and there it is. Insect and nectars. What we want to do is I want to take insect and nectars, grab one of these extra ones here, grab memory and intuition to throw it in, and then we need... Ooh, we'll need to regenerate one of our trysts to do this, but we'll have the 3 nectar that I've been desperately trying to get. And we're done here anyway, so grab this, put all our money together, take tryst because it is a moon. Put it back here. Grab 3 penny. Nope, it's start. Can't actually use the S button this time. We'll refresh in autumn. And yeah, edicts and volatile. But we're also going to need a lot more skills to it. We'll need more. We always need more. Chore is going to be used with this one, so it means we need the Fost in order to create another memory. And this memory has to have a grail. Sorry, has to have a grail or moon. Moon's egg, obviously. This one can and now be put into... Well, do we have moon down here yet? We do, I think. Yeah, this is moon. Okay, so this also means that we have room, once again, for another book. And we will be tackling that in a moment. Moon's egg, however, is going to require us to read using... this old chestnut. The moon's egg. We'll get that in place and start. Okay, everybody start moving. Got a lot of stuff going here. Alright, so pause. Excellent. Memory foresight. She comes out of there, we'll give that to her. Whoops. Right. Put the journal back, put this in motion. We're doing a lot of reading today. It's the library. Alright then, let's talk to you about the foresight. Brings you to a 9. Then you're going to have a drink on us. And we'll get some of our stuff back. Okay, but yeah. Depends on what we do with pattern. I mean, yeah, we've got these 2 places currently going. We've got Shapt and Shore. Shore we're going to need probably, possibly Shapt, but let's... one at a time here. Alright, and potatoes, which probably we should have skipped today. That made things considerably easier. But potatoes go over here. Alright, so that's all we're doing for... We're just going to fill up a bit here. But we're about to lose these. Because we're going to give them to her, so this can go over here. And again, we are slowly but surely building up our larder. Alright, so... yeah. No scent without sorrow, that is true. Deep breath. Okay. So... bug one. This one is where we're going to upgrade. Excellent. All right, so yeah, she's at this level. So we're going to give you a drink. This is good. Wait, what? It's liquid. The soaks can't be drank. Oh, this could be problematic. We have to see if we can pull this off. All right, so what have we got? We've got tea, but we don't have any food for any food for her. We can definitely do the bridge without much of an issue here. I gotta give her that much. That would bring her to 13. But yeah, the coffee, the tea. Let's see, one forge. There it is, veiled goddess. All right, let's see if we've got any veiled goddess over here. Otherwise, we'll be pouring some. It's not here. It's not here. So let's double check that we have any veiled goddess up here. I can't believe we're we're getting aficionado with tea here in order to be able to do this. Okay. Got 2 pots of it, however. Right then. Let's go. We need to grab the tea off of this counter, which has 2, which not that one. This one. The veiled goddess. We have to use it to serve. Or out. Meanwhile, memory pattern. Let's figure out what we're going to do that in a moment. Okay. Oh boy. Now, we've got memory pattern, which means we can take Shapt and do what we were planning to do before once we grab the flowers from over here. Speaking of which, where are the flowers? All right. These are 2. Okay. These are 2. All right. So grab the dispensary. Yeah, it's an efficient day at the very least. Now grab the juice box. Grab this, grab door and wall, grab Shapt. Glass finger toxin. Do it. Alright. While that's going on. Deep breath. Alright. Now we can finish this off with a special tea. Okay. Drink the damn tea. There we go. Finally get that basement done now. Alright, so do this. Deep breath. Wrist is what we're waiting on. Make sure we didn't skip this one. Okay, there we go. Okay, so what we want is we take this one. Pause. Lescent. Wrist, because remember, all we have to do is match up. And then boom, we got it. It's going to bring us to level 2, which is going to give us 3 nectar, which is going to make things considerably easier. But if we get to 4, probably going to be worth more than this. Yeah, we're going to do it. In which case, we're going to need a lot of bugs. Bug juice. Which we might have, since we've got this one with the moon. That's more than enough for this. Although we'll need to regenerate another Trist to do that. And we can do that. Grab the Trist. Oh boy. Trist goes here. We throw in the 2 pence. Nope. Start, then the 2 pence. We'll regenerate the Trist again. At the same time, we take Chore. And, well, wait. We've got, like, which is the stuff happening over here, don't we? Nope. These are 2 are already fired off. So we've got Chore. Oh boy. In which case, we're going to need another one. So if we get Chore, can't use Confetti Parable, but we need another moon or heart-based one. So that's easy. We'll do Storm. Which is kind of appropriate, but which one of these goes to Heart? This one. Okay, so Chore plus that we'll have to do. Deep breath. Let's see if this works or not. We get the bugs up to that. We have a level 4 when it comes to nectar, and that's going to open a lot of possibilities for us. Okay, let's get her. back up and running. 11. Okay, so we know what we want her for. Go, machinery's collapsed, rusting machinery pokes out to the rubble. Unclear it out for me, would you? Okay, so this is all going to be interesting. Now we're going to have an interesting night. Oh, we should put the whiskey away. I don't think we have any room in this. Yeah, cellar's like overflowing. Look at that. So I guess it goes up here in the reserve. Pause. Okay, so yeah, a lot of whiskey. There it is. Hive, the nest, and the crystal. So 3 secret principles of the lesser world. Those 3 know the temptation of sweetness. The hive. The hive is eternal. The hive is ever present. The hive is watching. Don't feel creeped out by that in any way. Actually, let's get the juice box. Probably going to use it up for the glass finger toxin anyways. Okay. Tomorrow, however. Today's been a busy day. Deep breath. And once we get this up and running, we'll have Trist to 2. That's all going to be cool. And cross-reference. Boom. Hell of a day. Oh, and there's the door. Okay, so what's with the glass finger toxin? Let's keep it over in the dispensary since we've been using this stuff over here a lot. All right. You get some sand back though. Second, put the book back. I know. We've got a lot of stuff to go through, but there we go. Next, let's get our insects and this. Grab the lesson. Put in the 2 memories we need. You're supposed to be able to use heart, damn it. No, it's moon. Oh, shit. Don't tell me I screwed this one up. All right, so what we need to do is we need to regenerate Trist fatigue again. As, you know, we screwed up. We screwed up, and I'll admit it. We screwed up. But it's a pretty light screw up. Get this one back in place. Put the crown in. Yeah, we're using up money like crazy. All right, so that was going to do that. We need to get another moon skill that is not confounding parable. Gods, I can't believe I messed that one up. June, Kittling, right, Treeps. Where are we with this? Confounding parable won't do it, but contradiction will. It's got moon 1. Okay, contradiction. Moon 1. I need a comprehensive guide, which is appropriate. I need a comprehensive guide. I mean, it's not this one. It's down here, isn't it? I need a comprehensive guide. All right. So, down to here. Grab this. Roots of knowledge. All right, so that's good. Where are we in all this? Let's check out the room while that's going on. Oof. 1313. I know. I'm already... We can do that with the liquid, so we have, though. Here we go. Pumps, upper level. The Curie installed these pumps to drain the lower levels, but they installed in the late 16th century. I'll need to find suitable materials and fuel. I'll need to apprentice level forge to jury-rig them. Okay. We can do that. We need to repair the machines. That would get us access to this. Okay, cool. We use this to pump out the lower levels. Excellent. Meanwhile, I didn't want an orchard keeper. Oh, gods. Why? 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 So silly. You know, nobody asked you. We'll do the forge stuff tomorrow. Wow. Okay, but yeah, the crystallized changer blocked by shining surfaces, crystal light, dark shapes beneath, tap away the crystal, but we must be careful. Winter is a possibility we can pull off. This one, again, we have 6, a liquid with 6 moth. We start with 4 moth, that's 10. We can generate the extra 5 elsewhere. That's doable. Oh, can't believe I've tripped up so much today, though. Alright, so what we're going to do, toss the juice box in here, since that's usually where we use it. We'll start differentiating by material here. What do we got? Still waiting on you, I'm afraid. And then we'll have the soul fragment in a bit. Yep, there it is. Contradictions. We've got moon. This will... Of course. Yep. That's what we need. Just need the soul fragment now. Something uncomfortable. Well, yeah. My performance has been relatively uncomfortable. Boom. Alright, grab it all. Put the money together. What little we've got left of it. Then, we take in this. Memory gets wasted over there. Level 3, which would give us 4. I have been looking so much. Okay, so we're definitely... Yeah, contradiction. A contradiction, let's see. Edge 2. We don't have a good edge 1. We should probably consider this for our collection up here. You've more than earned your spot. There you go. Keep the book over to one side. And again, we have to get the pumping station going here. Alright, so... Yeah. I don't think we're going to afford that. Yeah, 4. Fortunate. And it's storming outside. And we have level 3. Okay. Collect. Okay, it was a day. How in God's name? Apprentice little... Okay, so... Alright. Souls there. Pumps up to level 4. Metal fuel. So crying out loud. Give me a second here. Alright, so pause for a moment. Metal, metal, metal. Seriously don't need metal. We do have fuel. Aplenty up here. Liquid. 4. Oh, for crying out loud, I can use beverages. Just liquids. So, yeah, we're going to somehow... Coffee. We're going to... We've got tea like crazy around here. Alright, so the Evening Owl's coffee, we can... I think we can order that, because I believe we ordered a bunch of it. Let's see, what else we got up here? Oops, wrong one. Down here. 4. Seriously, just make it easy on yourself, would you? I'm kind of saying how much... You're a freaking fuel! Why do you not work here? Okay. Because, yeah, you should be able to go right in there. Okay. Do we have another type of skill that would work better? Only 4. So, it's gonna have to be a fuel. Now I got a bunch of stuff I've been scrapping here. Ah. UI. Oh wait, fuel's over here on the right, I believe. Ooh. Apprentice level. Wait. Challenges. 5. Basic risk 5 degrees the relevant aspect. Yeah. Got it. 221, right? Are we serious? Are we serious? This is going to get pricey if I do it this way. Yeah, we're going to do it. Okay, hit it. Pricey, but worth it. Okay, now... Yeah. What the hell now? Okay. So I think I'm going to take a quick... Let's see. No, maybe, maybe not. Let's see. Oh, God. So I've got to figure out what the heck I'm going to be doing. Today. The storm. Storm, right. Silly me. We know exactly what we're doing today. Been waiting on that for a while. Okay. I need a 2-pointer for that. So memory storm will do it, by the way. Actually, no, we don't. Ooh, just right there. Hit it. Sky music. We have. We've been listening to, as it were. Okay, so do we grab the other moon one now? 10-pointer, Queen's turn. Easy enough to do with our ink. It's 5 there, 6 here. And all we need is 2 for anything that has 2, like this one right here. 2. So if we were to just grab the queen... Oh, I forgot to read the journal again. God damn, I'm so evil about that. All right, so with that, we've got the queen's journal. We've got... say pearl and top. Ooh, can't do it. Oh, wait, this is the wrong one. We need a moon-based one, which is down here. So grab the queen's turn. And come down to here, because that's the one we wanted to mark. Put the queen's turn. Grab the ink. Put the queen's turn in. Grab that. That brings it up to 5. Then we bring it up to 2 more. We bring it up to here. There's 8. Boom. Ooh, we've got 10, so we need 2 more. So we need to create a 2-point memory. Confounding parallel as per usual. So let's grab Queen's egg. Boom. Then we'll grab that one. Yeah, FET just really gets used for reading for the most part. We should really concentrate on that to some degree. Confounding parallel. Hit it. Oh, and whether or not we're going to have another engineer or something. Okay, so let's grab the other whist. Wait, no, we'll need that for we'll need that for something else. So we'll grab the other metal. And then we'll give... No, we're going to... No, you know what we're going to do? We're going to sell ourselves. That's what we're going to do. Meanwhile, okay, so since it is currently still autumn and it's closing on autumn, we should pick our fruits while we can. Summer and autumn, we've already got enough pears. Not in either season. Okay, moth orchids, honey. Ooh, definitely need that. Okay, go for it. Boom. Okay. And rose plants, autumn, fragrant chalice. All right, yeah, we're running out of time when it comes to this sort of thing. So, yeah. I think we can use one other. Yep, spices and savors. Go for it. More stuff. We're going to have to start working towards the damned metal again, which means we need to do this. Just will do it. Excellent. No, I need that, unfortunately. Oh, well, we'll use whist and shap to get paid today and make it a relatively quiet day since we're doing a lot of work, apparently. Oops. Wait until we get our memory from here, then use that to read the queen's turn and then move on to the next part. And possibly we can just use whist to use whist to read a book, damn it. Deep breath. Self-shapped and Trist here, but again, like Trist has to maybe used to combine for their skill. What exactly are we going to do this night? It's so strange, just not to feel a lot of pressure. So sometimes I usually do in these games. But yeah, this memory will be done shortly. Something happened. Oh, right here. Okay, this whist isn't damaged, and we have Lock's Mystery and Trespass, 3rd volume. Ooh, excellent. Hope you can get to that one rather easily. So what we need to do is we need to pop this one in here. We need to pop... No, we don't need to do that, thanks. Let's pop this one in here. Pop this one in here, I think. Yeah, okay. Zip, this one goes up here. Easy as peasy. Alright, so Tristan Shop, holding off Shop just in case we may have to use it, but we'll probably need it for sand, unfortunately. Okay, those pumps are going to take a while. Alright, so, first things first. Got the confounding parallels. That means we can now read the book. 7, 8, and skill is... That's not gonna do it. Alright. 2 more. Culminate for me. Anyways, what's the book again? 6th translation, the Barrow Child's account allows turn, allow the Queen and Set was offered the opportunity to enter the service the hours, the triple knot, as long as she repudiated her brother Antonis, which she will not do, I think. I remember that. I think it's an ag... Alright, sand. Yeah, get some cash. Sigh. In fact, what I'll probably do... Moon cycle. I bet Thomas speaks of the coming death he hears in the sound of the waves. Joyce's blood will water the egg of the moon, which means seeing the future. That's the wheel. The last chapter indicated not written by Abbot Thomas. When Thomas' old sword brother Trivy returned to raid the abbey, Thomas had broken his own oath and take up arms to defend the abbey. The two had been mortally wounded. Thomas' words, the wheel turns and moon sleeps. When we get to the wheel within the lecture series that I've got going, yeah, we're going to go over exactly what the hell this has been going on between these two games, because I got a pretty good idea. Anyways, this just to be like, oh right. Thing is, it's actually an old one. It's the Memories Moon's Egg, but you know, I kind of like don't mind reading it over again. Okay, so with Shapt, we may want to consider is using it up for cash because we are getting low. Like one of each type of coin at this point. Yeah, we're not going to see this for a while. And we need sand. A lot of it. Oh, good lord. Flowers everywhere. And our favorite sky melody. Ah, God, that's lovely. Actually, what could we do with Shapt? Not a lot. I'm thinking we need a 10-pointer with this. That's what we need. Call properly. 10-pointer with this will produce... Well, if we just use this to trigger it. We need glass. That's the alloy one. What's this one? Metal is exotic alloy. Thorn wall. Knock toxin. What's the one I'm not thinking of? EX liminal. Nope. Maybe this one I'm thinking of. I'm going to have to rain down some serious, and that means that was it. The continuum meter. Memory, knock insight, which means any memory would actually do right now. If I were to toss this in, which is not possible. So yeah, with Shapt, the glass toxin, and the meter, I could create that knock insight, the persistent memory. Let's keep that in mind. In the meantime, I think I will go with my sort of default here. We need cash. We'll get that back in time. Deep breath, everyone. Still have some other things going on. Just the pump, though. It's going to take days to do. Wait, are we, like, time for the day already? It's noon? God, I'm busy. Okay, well, cool. I'm not going to spend any extra money. And I'm going to take a deep breath, by the way. And I think I'm going to take a quick break. Hang on. Okay, so we're back. Now, there's a couple of things I wanted to point out. First of all, a little time accidentally went by and the offer has expired. However, we've done some reorganizing. Over here, for example, we were starting to organize all of the purple stuff that we normally use the dispensary, including the flowers over here, so we don't have to go that far looking for it. The back and forth has been a bit much. Also, we found these remains, which we'll put in with the rest of the remains here. And you might be able to consolidate them later. Yeah. No, that's, well, make this a bit easier anyways. Yeah, we might want to consolidate all into these lovely perigots, which, you know, have these wonderful 4-4-2 in elements we usually don't have a lot of. But yeah, we'll take the holofront and put that in with the liquids over here. Yeah, did a little reorganization over here. That's, let's just go there, would you? I can see you. It's difficult to see that one. have to be careful with that. But I have a lot of plans when we start having soul fragments. Speaking of which, we should make the clock go forward because I've got Shaft over here. There you go. Grab it. We used it up to produce a sixpence. Least coin of a silver coin at least value, but silver nonetheless, which unfortunately we can't actually use for any with elements, which we could actually break down money for elements earlier. But as you can see, yeah, we've got like a lot of coinage here, but we still haven't gotten back to a pound, which I think is like 240 of the pence, is what they call it. But one of the things I wanted to do is I wanted to test out my perpetual money theory, since we've only got part of a day here. Let's take chore. Then we'll take 3 penny. That will allow us to refresh that in 60 seconds. Then we'll spend it for another 6 pence, with a total of 4 pence. Now, one of the things about this engine that's kind of interesting, we have essayed a almost perpetual motion machine. Now, that sounds a little weird, mind you, but consider this. We have used, inside of this thing, orichalcum, which is an alchemical metal with absolutely no resistance, which, just imagine computer chips today being made of that stuff, and gervanite, which is a nearly frictionless void-based metal, which means we can run the whole machine for several days on just one small can of oil. Now, just imagine if these materials that we're producing with, like, from flowers and sand starts becoming commonplace. And now you know why the Suppression Bureau is keeping all this hidden, because just think what the oil companies would do if you suddenly had a car that could produce 140 miles per the gallon in 1940. Or, you know, those fruits I produce from coating wood with particular type of balm that are 4 times as nutritious as any actual regular fruit. What if that started being mass produced? What exactly would the agribusiness do? You see, this is why I say the nobles are creating the claptrad to keep their monopoly. And this has got its real life counterparts. There's a lot of tech when I was in the scientists, a lot of tech and biological concepts that we knew were in the theoretical stage that have never appeared in my lifetime, including cold fusion, because we had some first in that one, including the mRNA vaccine thing that just came out. Well, you know, we were seeing beginnings of that in the 1990s, and I don't think it took 30 years to evolve. I think it's been suppressed because, well, then you keep coming back to fill your car every day, right? Rather than once a week. And how would the poor executives, multi-millionaires, get by the day if they didn't have your constant contribution to their coffers? Anyways, enough of the real world. Lahotep, setting aside the arts of the low red sun, that, by the way, is the sun in rags, associated with Antios. She bargains, however, for the freedom for her daughters. The hours the triple knots accept casually, knowing that Lahra has devoured her daughters. But Laha while decided in the secret hollow of her heart that she will adopt any who ask if they prove their fierceness. Okay, so Laham is an immortal who cursed this guy who devoured her own children, which makes her one of the predatory underworld-ish entities called the Lyguria in the game, in theory, which would mean traditions described here, the ones generally as a hill and hollow associated with Lagab before her turn, but that's the name of the Red Grail. They may also simply use an altar with triple knot. Now, here's the thing. If she gave her name, which is impossible for any of the Lygas, which is why they said that Ascension is not possible, what Comfort is in one of the books, this would mean that she consumed her daughters ritually while she was still a human being. But with the Grail, as we know, anybody who's gone through the Grail Apostle run knows that, yeah, devouring other people is part of the ascension part of becoming the Red Grail. So literally, they accepted it on behalf of her daughters, but she's also going to adopt any, and also the fact she could probably use the Grail to reincarnate them as giving them rebirth, essentially carrying the souls within them. And yes, this is all getting kind of weird. Those goddess cults, the triple knot there, they ain't hippy dippy practitioners. I mean, I love witch talk, I love the herbalism and the goddess talk and that sort of thing, but something tells me in the rites of blood magic, I don't think we'd find that too much representation, and I'm not sure I'd want to. Okay, memory salt. We've got this. Not some of the weird ones. I never really found a need for it. But you know, it might be useful. Hill and hollow again. Well, all right. So what we can do, okay, hill and hollow here is a 2 moon 1 scale. Now that can get to a 4 moon 3 scale. That could be useful, but if we use one of them over to the horns and ivories, what could happen is that we could put this up to a 4 scale, which could have some benefits, because I'm thinking about trying to combine the chickens or the turtle. Because remember, this is a beast. We can use it over there for the thing, and it's got a 2 scale, this has got a 3 scale, and I think the turtle has a 4 scale. So 7 scale possible, plus that is 11 scale right off the bat before we even have a soul fragment. And we can use 2 beasts in here. We're just going to have to keep up on the eggs. See? Bingo. Can keep up on the eggs to keep them fed, and that means we keep up on the vegetables. Anyways. Yeah, we've got a lot of stuff to do. If we're going to try to use the memory soul, we've got to use one. We've got to regen another one using 2 pence. I don't know if we have enough time, and Dawn's not that far away, so we may just burn a couple soul fragments, some in order to try to get up the lessons in place. Now, we do have this coming along. If Numa hits, we got to do some real reading fast to get all these lessons in place, and use up Ascendant Harmony. Great. Anyways, now, one of the things we might want to consider, if we want to, we can just simply use... Honestly, I thought I grabbed Shore. I must have grabbed Fost by accident. Okay, so with Fost, yeah, we can't use that for this. We can use it to get another 6 here, or we can use it to crack this book open. Now, I'm going to try to do my perpetual thing here. Let's put another 6 in, and I want to see from dusk, since it's almost that, how far we get into the night. Still got this thing going. Yeah, it's going to be a while before that one gets done. Yeah, and all of these, yeah, the drinks have gotten kind of out of hand here. Water, 6 grail, ooh. 2, no, 4 grail there, 2 heart. Ooh, look at that 6. We have to use this stuff carefully, though. We only have the tea that we can use long term. We got a lot of wine, but it's not indefinite. So yeah, gotta keep our eyes out. There's our usual Engerdu and Sky Alamic, which we'll figure out how to make. Chalice. This one. Shikak Maid. We have some of that in reserve. We could probably... Yeah, there's 4 winter if we need to get into a place like that. Yeah, we got a lot of possibilities here. Now, let's see. Get this back into place. Yeah, I have an idea, too, I want to try. Next time it rains. Alright, so yeah, we get 6 pence. And we cannot do that again, I'm thinking. Because, if you look at it, we're way close to dawn. So we're going to let the regular fragments regenerate. We'll lose the memory salt, but we won't lose the lessons unless this happens to be Numa. And then if it's Numa, we're going to be going crazy with trying to get the memories up and running. Okay, but the problem is we can only use health. No, we can not only health, we can use moon. We got a lot of moon. Alright. Let's see what the day brings. You know, dawn always comes slowest when you're waiting for it. Just the universal truth. Oh, Queen's turn. We should probably put that in place. It's 10. Moon. Do we have a moon? Yeah, this moon one's getting rather big. I guess it's going to start extending into the other freaking... other thing. Alright, there we go. What do we got for the day? Come on. Scale. Well, that's useful. We can't have another Ascended Harmony, but we can definitely use this for other things. In the meantime, we need moon. 2 moon memories. Alright, so now wait. Be a scale memory. Scale memories are not as common. Let's see. What do we got? Scale. Right. Fear. Fear works well. So fear would allow us to combine this with horns and ivory to get a 4-point skill. Now, one thing we should do is make sure this produces something we're actually interested in. Let's put the horn and ivories here. And hunt to the way in the memories. Let's stick in... The only one we have is this. That's 4. And then let's stick in... It's not a memory. We've got to pick something. Oh, grab the animal, of course. Where is it? There you are. For a scholar recipe, add a memory to recall something older and more powerful. Yeah, we can add a memory. That would produce this. But what else do we have? Hill and Hollow. An egg. Well, that would produce another beast. Actually, wait a minute. We grab the egg we have here. Let's see. Yep. That gives us a 7 if we had a memory 3, which we do not have, unfortunately. We may actually want to ditch this one up to 3 and give it a whirl. It will temporarily. 1 point's probably not going to be a kicker for this. So first things first, let's get some fear. So exorcism for girls will be what we want to get. Should be up here somewhere. Yep, there it is. Okay. Exorcism for girls. We use Fet, I believe, to get that one going. I think Fet can go. Let Fet go. Oh wait, let's get one closer. Yep. Fet can go into here. I want to try that again. There we go. That will give us fear. That will allow us to combine this lesson with the lesson we already have, which I love this graphic, by the way. Ways of the hills and the gods from stone, the old ways. The ways of blood and earth and flesh and field. Sorry. Anyways, while that's going on, we also have to consider we're gonna need these in order to combine for these two levels. So what we can do, grab the lower level, this one, and then throw in the crown. See if we can find any. Well, first of all, an orchard keeper. All right, so they have two. The orchard keeper is 2 nectar. Do we have a nectar in here? Because nectar's water. Kind of hoping we would. Nope, rustling stair. This one, 11. 2. Okay. Not sure we have our food that's got our best thing, but we've only got 2 there. Now we've got Sea Blessed Bears, which of course are a 2. Yep, 2. No, 1. So yeah, it's not great. We need those magic ones to do so. 1, 1, 1, 1. Alright, so yeah, we're not gonna do it this way. Honey, renewable, it's 1. Yeah, we can't do it this way. So we're gonna have to do by usual help. Even if we stick like a... If we got like a 4 drink, it's not gonna be enough. With only starting only with 2. So we will grab the crown and the soul fragment. So, there you go. Now while you're doing that, is there a book we can get with either the gale force winds helping us? So yeah, well, the nectar one is good since we've got this one off the bat, but we might need that health later. So yeah, keep that in mind. All right, that's moon. Which isn't gonna. Well, first of all, wait, is there a red one here? Yeah, it's Grail, unfortunately. Also Grail. We don't have a lot of exercise books, apparently. Well, these are magicians. They really tend to be out of shape. This is the moon. Forge one we just bought. Rose. Ooh, well, that one's actually out of place. All right. So, okay. Sorry, the librarian in me is just tidying up here. Okay, but this one... Also, I don't have the language. Wait, we do have back. Yeah, but 18, even with 3, best we can do is 4. We need to get another 14, and that would be really hard. 2 with the maximum 6, 7, 8 with the soul fragment. 19, 11, 12. I think is the best we can do at the moment. That's not going to work, but it will allow us to no other sky. But what about heart? That's a heart mystery. So we have. It's also a heart mystery. That's good. Both of them have 10. Infoseem, which I do not know, I think. Babine and Vac, yeah. Can't use the Gemini, which I love, by the way. Best book in the game. Notes on Binding, on the other hand, is in pure English. So, what if we were to say... This one got a heart to it? Nope. I think, however... This one does? Yep. Let's say we grab this book. We will need Chore for 3. Throw in the Gale. That gives us 6. Now, do we have a heart? Now, do we have... Let's see. Actually, just do it the easy way. We have for skill. Rings and songs, the highest one. 9. Now, all we need is a tool for 10. And we know we can do that with... Bowls. Onwards. Okay, so the Gale will allow us to chalk through this book, and we'll be able to hopefully work with it to get whatever ability we want. We're Nairn G. Wolf, 5th Baron Bankrug, discusses techniques shared between medical suturing, tailoring, carefully, loosely binding your restless spirits. Probably going to weaving and not work. But you never know. But yeah, let's rock this one. Alright, so that's done. And, again, probably going to need... Alright, we're going to need Edge Trophy. Do we have any more scale books? Yep. Hindsight. Exercises in continuity. I think we've got this one up here. Yep. Now, the reason I'm doing that is that we're going to need, when we go to the next level, we're going to need 3, so we might as well get this knocked out. Alright. I believe one does allow Forge. We're not using Forge at the moment. Okay. That would be good. Do we have a 3rd scale memory? Here... Hindsight. Hindsight. Lots of hindsight. That's pretty obvious for books. After all, they are is looking backwards. Okay, yep. We're going to have to probably burn another one at some point. Alright, so now we've got the Gale Force winds nudging us forward. Kind of hope we have Theoplasma here somewhere. Oh well. Theoplasma, where are you? Do I not have Theoplasma? SI. Candle making, though. How do you do this, as I wonder? This is the one with Theoplasma, right? Nope, that's 3rd eye. This, nope. Theoplasma. What would happen? I throw in... Theoplasmic connotation. Alright. Wound metal. Question is how. Let's say we use a soul fragment. Let's just say we toss in shaft, for example. It's a memory. Look that up at some point, or figure it out, but at the moment, we'll just let it be. Now, do we have the 5th in place? Yeah. Pet cat. Meow. Okay. So, what else? We need to figure out what we're doing with Shaft. Now, we need to replace the metals that we're using here. So, question being... Well, the perimeter meter is an interesting one. I'm not going to do it this close to a possible Numa event, but we will use it in the future in order to create a persistent memory. But, the Orn Wall... Shaft... And, right, we'll need... something metal-wise, I mean, to jog our memory, as it were. But if we're going to be doing, let's see, metal, there it is. The right memory, unfortunately. Yeah, the metal, we could have used this, but, you know, it's very ordinary. Why would I price? Let's say, right, fuel could be liquid, so grab up here the secret threshold, a powerful knock toxin, not what we need. Do we need? Lockworks gives us glass. We had not what we need. What about glass blowing? Metal, exotic alloy. Now, this gives us 8 right here. We can throw just this metal in, which will give us another orichalum out of iron, which is impressive. So, yeah. We do this, we grab another 8. What we need is, of course, pattern just first. Alright, so in order to get pattern from just verse, we will need to grab this. And, yeah, we're running out of balance here. Maybe whist. Grab this particular desk, the one with all the candles at the moment. Take this, throw in whist, and we will grab pattern in order to throw that into creating another, the oracle wire alloys. Yeah, I know. A lot of work. Now, if this all goes well, we haven't gotten to the animals yet for the scale, but we'll get there. Don't worry about it. Just slowly building ourselves up and trying to be conservative when it comes to the soul usage. There we go. And boom. Pump sputters and die, but they've done their work. Receding waters. Once more, the waters are in retreat at lower level. Alright. Unlock. Gonna have our room, apparently. Are we gonna have to do that every time? Well, it's gonna be kind of pricey. Could use the metal for a couple of them, but could use, yeah, the 2-wire. If we do use the 2-wire metal ones in a type of fuel, fuel's not rescindable, though. Oh my god, we have so much going on. Let's start here. Pattern. Excellent. Hindsight. Excellent. Here. Okay, excellent. Unusual help. We could use you. We'll get to you in a moment. We got things to do. Okay, so first of all, let's put the books back. We don't want to lose them. We don't want to keep the space jammed up either. Girls, yep. Ones that we find useful get put onto these shelves. Alright, so you go over here. Getting there. Alright, so while we're doing this, let's consider Hill, Fear, and Full Fragment Tryst. There you go. That will produce much what we're looking for. Now, the question being, probably takes 6 rounds to do so. We have 2 pieces of metal here and here. Grab a fuel, then soul, and yeah, we have to use shaft again. Oh, no. Shaft or the forge one, but which is exhausted. Let's save this. We've got 1 receiving here. Possibly the highest ability to do another. Now, unlock room at a time. That's 14, for example. We need 4 from him, another 10. We can produce a 4 memory, which would bring it up to 6. 7. Tool being 8, but food? Yeah. Okay, so we do have some scale, but it's not going to be a lot. 2 scale for the pillow cards. And 3 scale for cuckoo honey, but I don't know how to make cuckoo honey. I don't have pill cards either, so it's 3 drinks. What do we got for drinks here? These 3. Only 2, 3, but 7. Ooh, 7. 6 edge, though. Oops. 6 edge. Okay, so we have 6 edge. We can probably make a 2 edge pretty easily for a memory. That would be 8. Plus his 4. Like, 6 edge for the serpent milk. 4 for him is 10. That means we'd have to have 14 total. That's 10 right there. So the 4 would be from 2 from a memory, which would be 12, of course. We definitely have a saw, which would be 13. Do we have an edge drink? No, we can't do an edge food. If that would do it. What are you? A marrow. So, yeah, if we do this, grab serpent's milk, which I do not know how to make. It's got to be the serpent's combo. It's got to be like a 15-point serpent one. But we take this, we take this. This is 7, right? 11 with him. If necessary, we can produce another metal for 12, but yeah. Skill. Okay, so 7, 11, skill is 13. We can do it. With the tool, 14. We can do it. Alright, so the easiest way to do this is to grab him, pay him some money, We will finally get that place done. Alright, so while this is all going on, let's hold out for a moment. Alright, so we have him. First of all, we need to start acclimating him. First things to do, let's get the renewable resources, so in case we screw up, we can survive. I think we've got a saw somewhere around here. I've forgotten where I stuck that thing. I think there's one over here. Yep. That should be... Yep. Saw. So, fugitive. Take the saw. And while he's doing that, we're going to have to take... They were saving We're going to take Faust here. We're going to have to use it to grant or generate a 2-point memory for Edge. Edge 1. Please, there's got to be contradiction here somewhere. Exorcist Field Manual, contradiction, Edge 2. Got it. Contradiction. I know. Exorcist Field Manual. Oh, come on. Does Debellus have it? No. Yes, they have contradiction, so Debellus will do it. Oops. Alright, so, grab Debellus. We'll use this one. One of our faves. Alright, so you'll get contradiction. That will give us a 2.1. In the meantime, we can potentially regenerate metal for 2 pence. So, let's do that, just so we have a little bit, oops, extra edge, as it were. If nothing else, we can use it to create something else. Alright, so while that's going on, we'll have this one here being generated. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to get the slithering fountain. The fountain is hollow block, then surprised. A little more surprising, the blockage appears to be mostly snakes. A great many snakes is not why we've seen so few rats. Oh yeah. This should be interesting. Okay, so. Let's consider what we're going to use the help for. If we're not going to use it for much of anything else, we need to decide if we're going to collect anything. Let's see. We can do bags of vegetables or summer's over, guys. Lenten. Yeah, we got a lot of winter plants, ironically. Summer and autumn prepares. Okay. No. But there's nothing here. Blue crown. I think we have a lot of blue crown. We'll double check that. Yeah, a lot of blue crown. I feel like we need that. So it's either vegetables or we like roll the dice with the this, which, you know, can be kind of fun. But we need more eggs. So in order to get more eggs, we need more vegetables. In order to get more vegetables, we need to do this. All right. So grab this, grab that, and just go to. We can still do it without having much of an issue. Alright, we need to do this. Okay, so Hill and Hollow is now at level 2. Excellent. So grab this. Grab the Lescent. Oh shit, we're down. We need another one. Right, we had to do that so I could get another Fear. Well, Fear is the one we need. Right, yes, Fear. Exorcisms of Girls again, grab it. I'm doing a lot of reading today, but not a lot of new stuff. Alright, Exorcism for Girls was up here. Girls, got it. No, really. Yeah, let's just grab this. Chapter gonna need, possibly. We're gonna need this to combine them. We're gonna need this. If we want to use up... Yeah, we might just want to... Yeah, we've got the pattern going here. We might want to consider... Button this at last. Alright, memory pattern... Give me the metal, which is from over here. Gold fuel would be the glass. Finger toxin, which is up here. Brings it to 8. Skill then would be 1. Not glass. The one after this, I think. No, anyways. It's glass blowing. There we go. And metal, I'll create an exotic alloy. Okay, so let's exotic alloy this baby. Boom, do it. So much to do. This one's being saved for this one over here.
And... Alright, so what are we up to with you? 5. Okay, so another thing we can do here... Where's the edge one? Right here. This will be edge, so... Yeah. Oh, that's the new one. Oh, where's the edge one coming from? Okay, so Bellus Morgus, that gives us edge 2, contradiction. Excellent. That'll be 2 for that. Again, he's at 5, 7, 8, 14. So again, we might be able to save the vegetable. We're not going to save the serpent's melt. So let's go. I think we're safe enough doing this. We're at 11. It's easy enough to do. We don't want to slow down for any reason. Pause. Alright, cool. Pumps. These machines are different than the new ones mentioned above. They include something like a generator, but they're in worse condition. I'll need suitable materials and fuel. And I'll need a scholar level of forge to rig them up. Alright, fuel. We gotta do the same thing here. But we also have this. Fluttering Crypt. Darkness here. 15, 15. There we go. Okay, cool. We got a lot of places we can check out. We will get to them one at a time. Anyway, so we're concentrating on this upper one right here, which is going to get connected to this, which is actually kind of interesting. Okay, so Exorcist of Girls produces the scale that we need. We go with this one here, and we need to use... Oh, we're going to have to use the forge when it's done here. That will produce what we need. Okay, cool. Not screw this up. It would be very bad if we screwed this up. Hey, it's only noon. Alright, pause. Ah, excellent. Gideon's favorite motif is the history of the flesh. He insists obscure the history should be woven, not written. Correct, there are many written languages which are ancient that are knotted into fabric. Gideon speaks prevalently of the word weft, which is achieved by applying stitching and binding arts to fabric in the presence of sufficient heart. He limits, however, the complete only those understood this did not, which in turn are shadow of the true braid of histories. Alright, so we have strings and songs. That was one we used. We have memory, solace, and we have stitching and binding. Oh boy. Alright, since we can't actually get that going at the moment, we should probably stick this in here and do some reading to get this skill. Alright, that's going on. Right. We're going to need more stuff. Alright, so, memory contradiction. Excellent. This will be added to our dude. Where is he anyways? There you are. Have a contradiction. 2 at 13. Okay. Okay. We got plenty of those. Got metal. Okay, this is going to make things interesting. Stitching and binding. Okay. Okay, so what first? Odds. Memory solace. What we need to do is we need to get Chore recharged. Yeah, we're using up a lot of money, unfortunately. But we don't really have much of an issue, much of a solution here. No, I don't want that. Thank God I caught it this time. Alright. Next. Exorcism for Girls needs to be done here. So we can combine that with Memory Hindsight and get our level 3 and Hills and Hollows. So we move towards Stitching and Binding as well. The Chore that we're currently calculated. Alright, so yeah, we can now pick up this. Just, you know, here. There you go. Put it back in the toolage. The manual's back. This one's a new one. Okay, pause for a moment. And binding. Excellent. Nothing essentially broken or whole, just as long as we have our needles. Also, that one. Effective doing that. Okay. So, So we have memory, solace, and we've got this, but we're still waiting on fear, which is over here, I think. Where'd it go? Where is fear? I guess this one? Yeah, it's that one. 37 seconds for that. So we're waiting on a bunch of stuff. Get this moving then. We're no longer waiting. Okay. Alright, so we're now at 13. Oh, collect. Do this, add this, you're at 14 now. Go for it. That's what I need. Notes on binding. Guess this goes up here. Figure out what to do with it later. But this one goes over here as our basics. Busy day. Busy day. Curious what we'll find here. We're working all throughout the night. Because I freaking paid him to do so, and he's in well-fed. Alright. Wire Illicum, there you go. Upgraded the wire. Might be useless, might not be. Don't know. In any case, we've got, this tryst. Anyways, let's go here. Finally, vegetables. We can deal with that later. Right now, to keep moving. Alright. First things first. I do not want you to be lost. Get in there. Unlock it, baby. That's what I've been waiting for a while. Meanwhile, let's get rid of the scraps. Hope you had a good lunch there. Memory fear. Select. Now grab Hill and Hollow. Put it here. Lesson. Fear. Hindsight. Effort. Go for it. Increase to level 3. And boom. Still need serious cash renewal, but yeah. Once we can do that, we'll have memory, solace. We'll put these together, and we will have our stitching and binding level 2. And, you know, we should probably next do get to get a lot of start replacing the books, but yeah, this is going to be interesting. I think it's a goddess shrine of some sort. Yeah, what's this? Silent Hall. Cold. The hearth is cold. The floor is thick with dust, and its walls streaked with nitrate. Old invocation forbidden. Speak weak like rats. Okay. We can use. If we get somebody with 4 moth, I think I can pull that off. But yeah. Lock. Lettering crypt. 15. All right, that's a lot of stuff. Boom. There you go. Now grab. A lovely song by Jessa about stitching being a metaphor for healing souls. It's probably highly relevant here, but where it's stitching, binding, solace, and there's Jor. Boom. Hit it. We've studied a lot today. Like, a lot. But we are the librarian. That is our job. I'm shortly going to get this dealt with. That's probably going to be flooded down there. Which we have to use one of these two. But we'll clear out what we can first before we do that. Let's check this out. I can't do that quite yet. Narthex, if you were a pilgrim to the Abbey of the White Crow, you purify yourself here. If you don't want to attract profane dominion, mud, or alien matter, breathe him salt into the holy precinct, or unclean thoughts. Actually, not unclean thoughts. The priestesses here are more merciful than ours they serve, but only a little. Yep, this is definitely the temple of the Triple Sisterhood. And also, let's see what we've got for items. Mavis Locks again. Got plenty of those. Atlantic Amber, which is good for a jewel. I'm thinking sacrifice is going to be in this. Thought there'd be more to it than this. Guess it's just mostly a conduit point from one place to another. But yeah. Nothing interactive. Oh well. It is quite nice though. But I think this is probably going to be what we're going for, the abandoned church of the Sisterhood of the Knot. The Sister, holy place of the Sisterhood of the Knot, the hours they worship are not worshipped now, but those hours are not dead, not even sleeping, or would enter this place without putting us to an offering, but this has to be a liquid with one of these attributes. Oh, I think I know of a liquid with that attribute. Last finger's gonna get precious. Yep, I have brought the offering for the horned axe, the she of the division between what is and what is not, between life and between death, between night and between day. May the division ever be sharp and in the right place. I figured that would be appropriate. Oh boy. I think we've had a productive day, people. Very productive. Let's get this into place. I've been storing my jewels up here, my precious. So it should be interesting. Get in there. Sheesh. It's a lot. A lot of minerals we got up here. I'm gonna figure out what to do with them later, but we need to make some more freaking toxin tomorrow. Oof. Oh, yeah, it is almost tomorrow, isn't it? Anyways, let's put this book back. There you go. Alright. Cool. That was like one day. We did the all in one day. Like, God, we're productive. I wonder if we sacrifice the prisoner. I mean, it would be kind of suitable because the hours they serve are in fact bloodthirsty. Because remember they said that nectar was a gentler version of blood? Well, that's the earlier version. That's a blood temple. That is literally something that they promote fertility by sacrificing blood. Instead of more, shall we say, casual. Oh my gods in heaven, here we go. Our Lady beneath. Who is Our Lady? The red grail which gives life, who taketh life, who is not satiated. The horned axe, who bears two blades, who waits the threshold, who sunders that should not be joined. The ring yew, who is succulent, who is renewed, who encompass, or fourth, who is always signified but never named. Librarian might phrase her question differently. Who is first? None of them. She's the eldest. Okay, so we got, say, the time of the Gerbanite, we can put that in place. We got so much stuff. Aspect of the axe. Xenophied half-faced. One of the more enigmatic aspects of the horned axe. Xenophied half-faced who welcomes or slays strangers at the threshold. Xenophied sister, sometimes the owl and cat, Lilith. Sometimes the bull and butterfly. Sometimes the dove and serpent. Serpent is also Lilith. The hybrid nature is just a link with the pre-human carapace cross, but that's not surprising to the name of the axe, which is an older age of time in which humans were known as the carapace cross and were moth people. No, I'm not kidding. Oh my god, we got like 3 of these shears, by the way. Order and Pressel, we got one of those. We got amber's chunks. We got human hair. Fabric, good to know. Lots of... I'm going to start moving the candles down here. That's just a motif. Kind of hoping it was real one. Must be painted. Aspect of the Grail, Lachain, the Queen Unsatiated, who is just in that book we read, by the way. Scary. One of the cruel aspects of the Red Grail, Lahia, the Queen Unsatiated, is devouring mother, black mother, sister lover of Antios. This is the black sow in Celtic mythology. One tradition had that Leia took animal form so she could satisfy her craving to devour her own children and go unpunished, because beasts will not be punished, but sentient beings will be. Another, with the animal form, is in punishment for her incest. The Grail has often been tolerant of contradictions. Perhaps her part in the intercalciate was really, after a long and subtle move, to undermine eternity. Perhaps she's just not to be trusted. Cannot Oh, I will never do that. I like these things. Alright, so yeah. That's also got the sow, black sow on it too, which basically means that she is the aspect of the earth that devours us all. In the end, the earth will have us all. We will all succumb to entropy, either by violent force, being hunted essentially, or by, remember there's the fourth god that's just not named. If you can see them, however, what we see up here. The Queen of the Hive. Aspects of the Malachite, Melissa, Queen and Palace. One of the kinder aspects of the Malachite, Melissa is both Queen and Palace, who feed off Cometh, whose body is the house in which their house dwell, the bee. Melissa is not always the name of the Malachite. She may have been the name of another hour. She may have either been Krampus Cross before she chose eternity over history. Otherwise, rather than becoming legend, become part of the life force of creation itself. And we have an altar. We knew we'd have one. Fabric. Or woven. Memory, material, flower. Of course we can move flowers to the goddess. We are not sacrificing the animals. So I'm gonna hope that's just they put a hat and they go, meow. What are you doing? 2 materials, though. That's unique. Memory, that, and we've got 3 powers. Yep. Oh boy. We got a lot to work with here, but that's actually something I was hoping to see, because we can actually use that quite purposefully. And the beeswax, and we know we can make candles with that stuff. Yeah, we got organizing to do. Hate to take our offerings there, but we will bring more. Trust me on that one. And sacred honey. Cuckoo honey. Gotta be coming down here. Get this up here. But yeah, I think I'm going to organize this. This is a really good place to stop. But yeah, I was 100% right, people, about this being an altar of the goddess down here. However, we kind of bypassed the place where you're supposed to go down. I have no guilt on that whatsoever. And we will be tracking off these side quarters as well. So the barons were sacrificing to the triple goddess down here, primarily because you do not sacrifice to the gods. Thank you very much, if you want to keep breathing. They tend to want to, if they want to be noticed, they're gonna let you know they're there. It's not like you can escape them. They are intrinsic within the fabric of reality itself. So keep that with your paranoia. Even the gods you don't like are always watching you. Anyways, this is Fantastic World saying farewell from Lovecraft Country. And live visiting hours for Hush House are now open. But I think you've had an interesting trip here, and I hope you enjoyed it. Anyways, catch me next time. And of course, hope to see you again here at Book of Hours and Lovecraft Country. Like, share, subscribe, and have a wonderful, knowledgeable day. Bye.
I'd like to thank my Acolyte level supporters, whose contributions help this channel grow and hastens the inevitable digital apocalypse and rise of the Dark Lords of Content and Data.